All right, so let's say you have your groups up and running. So we're gonna, wherever you are in Edmodo, just go ahead and click the home page. It's gonna bring you to a page like this. And then we're gonna go into our group, whatever group it is that you created. I'm gonna use the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory group. And then you have these buttons up here. This is like, think about it like Facebook. This is like writing on the wall or, uploading a picture versus a status, those sort of things versus checking in. These are the options that you can do to post on the group wall. So the first one we're going to talk about is notes. As you can see, I'm inside the group Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, so it automatically generates this Charlie and the Chocolate Factory group is who I'm talking to. So say I wanted to post a note about okay, just a little note, hope you had a great Monday. Please remember your chapter summaries tomorrow. So I would go ahead and you have the options down here to add a file to that. So say I had that Charlie file that was their summaries, I could add that to it, or you could add a link if I had a website or a place that they needed to go to gather that information. I could also use my library since I have uploaded those items. I could attach that to the post, and then I can schedule the message. So say this is a message, I'm typing it in on a Sunday, and I want to make sure that it goes out on that Monday. So I'm going to put it for the Monday at 8 a.m. And so then click OK. I guess because this time's already passed. So say next Monday at 8 a.m. and then click OK. So now it's scheduled for November 11th at 8 a.m. It's going to post this and then include these two links. So I'm going to go ahead and click send so you can see what that looks like. Okay, it's not showing the post because I haven't, I scheduled it for later, but this shows you the scheduled post, how it would appear. It was prior to the group, hope you have a great Monday, and then here's the two links that they could go to. So they would click here and have access to that PDF file, or they could click on the link and it would open up the web page that they might need for that homework assignment. I know some of my younger grades are thinking, I don't know what I would be using this for, but think on a little bit of a different scale. Just the fact that they might not have to type in URLs, or the fact that their parents could have access to these certain sort of resources that maybe they lost, or you want them to listen to something, or a little bit of outside the classroom education. So I'm going to go back to this and just mention to you, when you do notes, you could also type in here Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and you notice how it generates one that has parents. The parents should establish their own account, but that gives them access, if you post this to them as well, that they will see it as well as their student. So you have that option to share it with the parent group. If this is something you're getting into, we'll later talk about how to get the parent that information. I don't want to overwhelm anybody. Like I said, I waited about a month of doing it before I sent anything to my parents, before I started to have the students do anything outside of school. So that would be my suggestion. But those parents' accounts are always there. They're built in. Anytime you create a group, it automatically creates a parent group. So anytime a student uses this code, the parent will have access to any group that their student that they're associated with joins. So say the parent becomes associated with a student on the first day of school, and the kid joins 5 groups the first semester, and then after Christmas they join another 2 groups. The parents are then have access to those 2 groups. So you could post stuff to all of them. I'm going to go ahead and just write something to post right now, not schedule anything. I'm not going to attach anything. I'm just going to go ahead and post that straight to the wall. Shows you kind of what it generates and looks like. It also allows the students to write replies and then have little reactions. This over here is your delete, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. Um, we're going to move on now to posting alerts. These are kind of different because the way the notifications come across, alerts are going to show up before just a note will. And then the students can also filter here, and it doesn't give you a notes filter. So the alerts are stuff that you want to make sure that they see. So as you can see, there's no alerts on this group. So we're going to go ahead and type an alert. It's kind of limited, like Twitter post. It's 140 characters. So I'm going to say homework due tomorrow on chapter 1, and I'm going to go ahead and send that as an alert. So as you can see, it posts up the same, but then if we were going to filter by assignments there, it disappears. But if we filter, or the student was to filter by alerts, and as you can see, it also automatically generates it as a bold face type. So if we were just looking at the group wall, that's how it would come across. So as you can see, yeah, it's here filtered by alert. So I'm going to go ahead and click this X to remove that filter to show everything that's posted on that wall. So you see the difference between the regular type here for a note, and then the boldface type here for a alert. So if you would go ahead and think about maybe how you could use the notes or alerts in your classroom, and go ahead and add a few of those suggestions to our Google Drive.